everyone, welcome to my channel. Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone's doing great today, and if you like today's video, don't forget that thumbs up. It really helps my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my junk journal works in progress. I've been absent from YouTube for quite a while. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, but I haven't been just sitting around. I have been working on some stuff, so I thought I would just share some of it with you guys so you can see a little bit of what I've been working on and what will be coming up on my channel soon, hopefully in flip throughs and stuff like that. Also, before I get into showing you what I've been working on, I would like to ask if you guys would be interested in me doing any videos, craft with me's, where I set up the camera to do some working on these journals, and you can kind of watch some of the process. So if you're interested in watching anything like that, feel free to let me know down in the comments. It's just an idea I had. I know there's been a few people that are kind of interested in getting into junk journals but find it intimidating, so I thought maybe that would be helpful for somebody wanting to try out some junk journaling, just to watch, you know, some of the process. So one thing I've been working on, and I shared on Instagram recently, is some of these little clusters that I make. And when I don't want to work on a bigger project, I will work on these. I'm just trying to find a spot because there's a lot of stuff here to show you guys. I will work on these if I want to do just like some little stuff that I can get done relatively quickly, and then I incorporate them in my journals. Sometimes I put them on a page, sometimes I put them on a tag, just wherever I need just a little bit of something extra. So I just have these little clusters I've made with just small things like the flower is something I printed out in fussy cut, and then some faux postage stamps that I made, and then these are like little domino cutouts for the domino necklaces, but I use them in my clusters. Some words. Actually, this is a piece of paper bag that I cut up, you know, ripped up some pieces of paper bag, and just some more printables. Now the little tags in the background, the little tickets, actually I have a rubber stamp, and I just stamp them on colored cardstock and I cut them out. So there's another one with a peacock, and then we have this one with this beautiful little girl. We've got one with the little bird on the faux postage stamp. And then we've got another little one with that same girl. This one's a little bit more masculine. A couple travel tickets, and he looks like he's ready to travel. And then one with Poppy. Another one of those little domino pieces. One with a cat wearing a string of pearls. I do want to get in my little gems and maybe put a couple little pearls up here because the cat's got a little pearl necklace on. One with an owl. And then another one with a poppy. So those are some clusters I recently worked on. I have some more in here that I worked on a while back and shared on Instagram. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through a few of them because I did share them. But just some more clusters that I made. And these are really, really fun. Not a lot of thought goes into them. I just have like a little plastic bin that has all my little tiny stuff in it, and once in a while I get that out and I just throw some of these clusters together to use in my journals. And I had a lot more, but I've used quite a few of them throughout some of the journals I've done lately. I got a mess of stuff sticking together here, so it's just gonna take me a second to unstick some of this stuff so I don't end up with a huge mess. Stuff getting tangled up trying to put it back in the container. Let me do that so I don't have a mess later and wonder what happened. Okay, there's that. Then a while back I found these images online of actresses back from the Gibson Girl days, like the 1910s ish. So I printed out a lot of pictures of these different actresses, and I used some of my lace, and I backed them on some colored cardstock, some tea-dyed cardstock, and put some lace on them. Oh, there's two of them together there. And thought that these would look really pretty in some feminine journals, and I backed them on the tea-dyed cardstock so they can actually be written on the back. And that was fun to do one day. One day I played around with those a little bit and made those. So that's just like some little stuff that I do when I don't want to work on a bigger project. Then another thing that I've worked on, just get it. Oh, some stuff fell out. I'll have to pick that up later. I've worked on these recently, and I'll be sharing these on Instagram as well. They're called master boards. Those of you that aren't familiar with junk journaling probably aren't very familiar. I just learned about these recently myself. But you just pick a base of some size, which I just picked 12 by 12. I used ugly pieces of scrapbook paper that I knew I wouldn't use and didn't mind covering up. And you just do these like little collages on them. And I made some of these recently. I'll just go through 2 or 3 of them. I have like 6 of them here, but I'm not going to show you all 6 of them and bore you. And then basically you just cut them down into journal cards, tags, belly bands, things like that. So this is something I recently worked on. Now this, I just, some of the stuff took a nosedive, which I'll have to pick up after the video because a lot of it fell. It's just stuff that goes in this. So let's see, let's go from least completed to more completed. I do have some journal covers I made. I just have to actually do the journals. I did recently on my channel was the junk journal, the Halloween junk journal that I did for Kiki, but here's another cover I had made. I don't know if I will get to it until closer to next Halloween, since Halloween's just passed, but it's a little cover that I made and have set aside. And then I want to do a bee themed journal, which I have all the ephemera and pattern paper and little charms and all kinds of stuff set aside to do it. But this is the cover I came up with, and somehow I think I made a boo-boo on inside. It's been a while since I made the cover, so I just made like a little flap to flap out because I think I messed up the back, the paper somehow. But I'll be doing a bee themed journal. That's the cover. And also I am going to do like a boho gypsy journal, and this is a cover for that. You see the inside has a, you know, very boho thing, and I did a nice tassel with it, and I even decided to do a little bit of beading up here. I have a lot of stuff done for this, so this will be one that's going to be completed a little bit sooner than the other two, because I do have a lot of elements for the inside already done for that one. So I also have these that I made the covers for, but I have, that's as far as I've gotten pretty much, and they're made out of little macaroni and cheese boxes for the covers, and then I just put tea-dyed paper on the inside so that they're plain. But I have this one made, she's really cute. This one I think is super adorable with this little girl on it. And then I have this one with this lady sitting at like, it almost looks like she's sitting at like a secretary desk. So I have those made that I'm going to be doing some small little journals of. I did pick out a few papers, but that's as far as I got. I didn't get very far with that. This one I'm only going to show briefly because this is a custom journal that I'm working on that I'm going to be completing in the next week or so. It's a nature themed journal. It's quite chunky, and I'll just flip open a couple pages because the person that's getting it probably doesn't want to see the whole thing until they get it. But this is just a work in progress. Basically, I'm just going to add more pockets, and I have some more ephemera to put in the pockets once I add them, and then I'm going to try to do a tassel for this, and then that'll be done. I really enjoyed working on this. I'm in love with it. It's got 3 really chunky signatures. It's going to be hard to part with because I've really enjoyed working on that one. So let me set that down out of the way. And then I have this one, which just a whole bunch of stuff fell out of that wasn't attached. It was just stuff that's going to be put in here. But it's a fall gratitude journal that I've been working on. I don't have that much done. Basically, I just have the pages put in, but I haven't decorated the pages yet or anything. But it's just tea-dyed pages, and it's more like watercolor. It's the fall colors, but they're more a watercolor instead of a saturated type images. So this I'll be working on. I don't know that I'll get it done while it's still fall or not, but that's what this one is. Don't even have the cover decorated yet. I also have, let me see, this one. It's not really a journal, but it's steampunk themed. I made it, the tutorial I saw made it out of greeting cards, but I didn't want to make it out of greeting cards. I just took cardstock and folded it in half. Same concept, but it's steampunk themed, and I'm working on this. This is most of the way done. I have very little left to do in it. I'll be doing a flip through of this when it is completed, but this one's just about done. I knew I wanted to do a steampunk one at one point, and when I saw the tutorial with the cards and stuff, I said I'll do it with that. So there's another work in progress. Then I have a blue themed junk journal I've been working on, and this is made out of a 9x13 mailing envelope. That's what I used for the cover. That's what this is. Here's the flap. Let me show you when it opens so you can get more of a concept without dropping stuff out of it. So it's an envelope that I've covered with paper, and I will be putting a couple Velcro dots so it can stay closed, and I'm doing it blue themed, so most of the stuff I'm putting in is going to be blue ephemera, and it's got blue papers and stuff like that. So I'll be doing a flip through of that once it's completed. This is it's getting really dark out. It's getting ready to storm. This is most of the way done, so this hopefully I'll be showing soon. Then I have some little golden books. I've prepped the covers, but I haven't done like the insides yet, and this is one that I started working on, the Christmas bunny, and I'm just going to be doing a Christmas themed, and I keep the story intact throughout the book, but it's just going to be a Christmas themed junk journal. See, I've got a little bit done in it, some pockets and stuff, so I'll be showing this once it's completed, hopefully before Christmas. That would be nice. And I always I keep the spine is where I keep the gold tape intact, and on all of them that I'm working on I put book corners, metal book corners, and I've also put colored eyelets on all the ones that I've prepped so that I can run ribbon through it as a closure. So there's another work in progress. Then I'll leave for last the ones that I actually have done and that I will be doing flip throughs of hopefully really soon. This I am in love with. I don't think I'm going to be able to part with this. I just am in love with this. It's called a flip-flop journal, which basically, this is an image. I think she's gorgeous. She's a famous actress from back in the Gibson Girl days. Is you have 3 signatures. You leaf through it. I don't want to show you too much because I'm going to be doing a flip through, but you leaf through. It's got 3 signatures. You look through, you look through, you look through. This is your book. You get to the end of your book, and then you turn it around. Oops, see if I can do it without it coming apart. You turn it around, and there's a whole nother book on the back. So it's like kind of like 2 books. You look through it, flip it over, and you look through it again. I don't want to get into it too much because I'm going to do a flip through. This one I don't think I'm going to be able to part with though, because I'm absolutely in love with it. But I am looking forward to doing more of these. This has been really fun to work on. So there's that. I was a little intimidated, but hey, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So then I have another Day of the Dead junk journal. You may recognize this is made from a gift box from the Dollar Tree that they had at around Halloween time, and I put tons of lace on it, and I'm not going to show the inside because I'm going to be doing a flip through really soon of this. And then I also completed this is not a junk journal, this is a mini album, and I'm going to be doing a flip through of this because it's completed, and it's like a box. It goes together like a little box. That's the opening at the bottom where all the pages are. But I'm going to be doing a flip through of this because this is done. And that's a mini album. And then I have 2 Christmas junk journals that I just finished. Let's see. Oh, that one's stuck. This is my little notes. So I did a little traveler's notebook one that's Christmas themed. I'll be doing a flip through of this because it's finally done. It's little, but I like it. I think it turned out really well, and it's got a little elastic closure, so a little bit of something different. And then this was made from like a little cookie box. It was just one of the little, this is the size it was, and I just wanted to try something like tall and skinny. So this is a pastel retro Christmas journal, and it's just tied together with some sari silk ribbon, but this is what the front looks like. And this will be in a flip through really soon on my channel, because this one I finally finished as well. So anyway, there's other stuff that I've been working on. I've completed an afghan, a crocheted afghan. I'm working on another one. There's other projects of different crafting type floating around that are being worked on and not completed yet, but I just wanted to show you some of the junk journal stuff that I've been working on, to give you an idea of what you'll be seeing coming up on my channel soon. And like I mentioned, if you're interested in me doing any craft along videos where you can watch me, like maybe one day I'll do a video making little clusters, maybe one day I'll do one making envelopes, or another day maybe tags, another day maybe I'll get a journal that's I'm working on and just work on it a little bit, you know, record while I'm working on it. If that's anything you're interested in, definitely let me know. Another thing I'd be interested in you guys sharing with me, are there any of these journals that you'd like me to hurry up and get finished so you can see what they look like, because maybe that'll help me prioritize a little bit what ones to work on more. But anyway, that's what I've been up to in my absence from YouTube. Well, a little bit of what I've been up to in my absence of YouTube. But I just wanted to share with you some of what I've been working on, and you can let me know what you think down below. You know, tell me, Susan, you really need to hurry up and get that stuff done instead of having so many half-done projects. So that's all I have for today, and until the next one, bye everyone.